What's going on, guys? This is S2EP4 Sports and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. Is it episode 4? I think it may well be. Yes, it is. So it's episode 4, lads. We are playing away against Aston Villa. Such a tough tie. Let's go to the squad then. We see Connor Wickham and Clayton stay up front. We've got our new signings in as Korea takes over from Connor Wickham, from Ravel Morrison, just to give him a bit of a breather. And Densville comes into the lineup instead of Jason Pearce. I've just done the kit numbers as well, so you probably notice Butland is now number 1. We put Korea to number 11. Moat is now number 6. So that is the starting lineup, lads. We have got Aston Villa away. Can we get our first win of the season? So then it's Aston Villa away from home. It's a very tough time. Villa has such a good young side. And of course Benteke. And it's Villa that start off the better. Weimann rather, with the shot, and it's a good save from Butland. And look at this pace from Max Clayton, superb. Max Clayton looks for the run of Wickham. It gets blocked, he shoots, hits the bar, and it comes to Wickham. And somehow Villa managed to scramble the ball away. And it comes back out to Wickham, and he put his shot high and wide over the crossbar. Wickham hasn't got his shooting boots on today, the seams of it. Then Elba, new signing for Aston Villa, plays the ball in, and Benteke rises and it rattles the post. And that is a massive let-off for us. We can't afford to be letting in silly balls like that. But then the ball's played over, and Benteke tried the cheeky chip, and Weimann is there to put Aston Villa 1-0 up, and that is how things stayed at half-time. We've done okay this game. We're unlucky to be going into the break with 1-0 down, and then this happens into the second half. Butland comes, it hits Benteke and falls to the feet of Weimann. So much AIDS in that goal, but never mind. We carry on, we plod on, we must plod on. It's a lovely ball from Wickham to Lafondre, who hits the bar. And somehow we haven't scored in this game. And again, it's a lovely link-up play between Moat and Connor Wickham. Connor Wickham shoots, and that is pretty simple for Alex McCarthy, who we did try to sign. But then there's one final push for us to get a goal. Byron crosses it in, it's headed out, it comes to Korea. Lovely bit of play, hits it on his right foot, and McCarthy's there to push the ball away. And that is how things stayed, lads, and we lose. It's finished Villa 2, Leeds United 0. After the Villa game then, it is transfer deadline day. As you see, there's been some cracking deals gone through. Lukaku has gone to AC Milan. Dede has gone to, is it Monaco, I think? Rooney has gone to Bayern Munich. Pato has gone to PSG. And Gomez has gone to Liverpool. Wow, some cracking deals gone through already in this transfer window. They are the top deals. We're in the hunt for another goalkeeper because I've just realised we haven't got a backup goalkeeper. Some of you guys may have said it in previous episodes before, but I am well in front with this career mod. So I'm in the search for a couple more players, see who we can get in to try and strengthen the squad. Because it's great to bring on players that are just good enough to start the 11 off the subs bench to change things about, and it does give us a good depth in squad when we get the likes of injuries and stuff. Bayek, we missing Ross McCormack. Right, guys, I found a goalkeeper, and it's a youngster again, Jonathan Bond. I vaguely remember him playing against Leeds in the playoffs, I believe. Not in the playoffs, sorry, in the last game of the season, last season. We're going to approach to buy him. Now, I'm not entirely sure how much he's going to go for, so we're going to put in a £700,000 offer for him. I don't know what to think of it. It's a bit of a dodgy one. Hopefully we'll get him in. And another goalkeeper we'll be looking at as well will be an Everton goalkeeper, which will be Joel Robles or something like that. So we'll go ahead and put in a bid for him. Now he's got a lot of promise. He plays in the FA. I've seen him play a couple of times in the FA Cup. There he is. So we're going to offer probably about £1 million for this guy, and see what Everton say when we come back, because we need to get a second goalkeeper in, because we are screwed if we haven't got another goalkeeper. So Everton have come back and said they want 1.7 million. I'm going to try and go for 1.5 and see if he comes in. He's a good keeper in real life. And Jonathan Bond, they've accepted our offer, so we're just going to leave that for the time being, just to see what happens with Joel Robles. See if Everton accept our £1.5 million offer. So Joel Robles has accepted our offer, so we'll go confirm. Had to give him important first team player, even though he isn't going to play. So I'm kind of lying to him, which is a bit of a bad thing, isn't it? But we have got our backup goalkeeper, which we really needed it, basically. So transfer deadline day has ended and we are playing QPR. We're just going to mix things up ever so slightly. We're going to give Robbles a run out in this. Where are you? He's there. He's rated 70. He's not bad rated. Overall, McCormack's still not fully fit. I don't really want to risk him. Big 8 is going to make an appearance for us as well instead of Alex Moat. Correa can drop to the bench for Morrison. Jamie Ward as well is going to feature again instead of Cameron Stewart. Max Clayton keeps his place in this side. We're going to put on Adam Lafondra instead of Connor Wickham. Lee Peltier can go in at right back. And yeah, I think that's it. I really want to do well in the Carling Cup, so you've not got a bad side. We are playing QPR. We're a 3.5-star team. QPR struggling in the Premier League, just like we are at the moment. So hopefully we can give them a run for the money. So it's the second round of the Capital One Cup. Just have to say sorry for the awful echo. Left my live com feature on the Elgato like an idiot. But it's Lafondra who starts off better, and it's a good shot just wide of the post. He should have really hit the target, but then Jamie Ward was impressed with how he played. Has a dig from range, and it takes the paintwork off the post. But then Lafondra, great bit of control, finesse shots. It takes a massive deflection. It hits the top of the bar, and QPR managed to clear their lines. And then this is a great bit of play, lovely bit of play here. And Morrison picks it up, does really well with Rayville Morrison going forward, hits it, and it's in the back of the net. Superb goal. His first goal for the club was a beauty. And Lafondra looks for this pace of Max Clayton, who gets there. Lovely bit of skill from Clayton, who shoots on his weaker left foot, and it wasn't far wide. It was troubling Rob Green in goal of QPR. And now this is why we have a backup keeper like this. Remy with a diving header, and what about that from a reaction save to his left-hand side? And that is how things stayed at half-time. So on to the second half then. Clint Hill will play a free kick. It's flicked on. It's fallen to Park, and Joel is there, and we managed to clear our lines. And luckily for us, that was it. It's finished QPR 0, Leeds United 1. Up next, we have Swansea City at home. What a tough tie. This is going to be. I don't know what to think about it. It's going to be every game's going to be tough in this division. Let's face it. So this is the starting lineup. I've kept a few players that played in the QPR games. We've got Rayville Morrison. Big E comes into the lineup as well because he had a solid game against QPR. I forgot how good he was. Stewart comes back into the side, and we have Ross McCormack back fully fit and ready and raring to go with his new strike partner in Connor Wickham. The back four pretty much stays the same. Flanagan does take his place. Butland goes back in goal. So we've got Swansea, lads. So then, can we get our first win of the season? We're at home against Swansea City, and we start off the better. Connor Wickham plays the ball out wide to Sam Byram, who will give it back to him, and Wickham's going to hit one, and it goes into the bottom hand corner, left hand corner, and what a way to get your goal scoring mark off at Leeds United. Then Wickham will look to play in Morrison, and his touch is just too heavy. Very unlucky indeed there. But then McCormack will play in Big E, and Big E shoots. It's a great save from the keeper, and Wickham heads it just wide. Wickham is definitely in the mood after his early goal. Wickham again playing a lovely ball to McCormack. McCormack back to Wickham. Wickham shoots, and it's a good save. Connor Wickham and Ross McCormack looking to link up really well there, and that's it for the first half. We are 1-0 in front, and into the second half, McCormack and Wickham playing really well. Sam Byram's shots is a great shot. Wickham's arriving, it heads it, but it's a bit of a scramble, and it comes up to Correa, and Swansea clear it, and that is all I could show you in the second half. We are winners. It's finished Leeds 1, Swansea 0. So that's it, lads. This is the episode coming to an end. As you see, we are sat in 14th place. QPR, Bolton and Swansea take up the relegation spots. Stoke and Everton of all the teams to be down in the bottom half of the table. Let's have a look at the top. Yeah, you guessed it, Arsenal, Chelsea, Southampton and Villa. Villa was very, very good against us. They were very quick. Newcastle are in 5th, Cardiff 6th, Manchester United in 7th and Man City 8th. And Liverpool are down to 11th. It's a bit of a weird It's still very early days at the moment, like, but it's still strange to see that he likes Liverpool and your Man City's not in the top 4 already. So that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please smash that like button. I know you do. It does help me out a lot. I've been S2EP4, and I will catch you on my next video. Goodbye.